Hello, my name is Jeff, and I'm going to demonstrate how to use Excel Solver for factoring perfect square trinomials. To start with, if you click File, Options in Excel, and click Add-ins, and then choose the Solver add-in, you can add Excel Solver to Excel. This first cell here just is the title. This second cell, A2, here, all I'm doing is drawing out the equation. The hat sign that you see between 25x, hat 2 plus 0 there, plus 0x, that hat just means to the power of. In this case, A is going to be the value that goes in front of the x in the first set of parentheses. B is the number that in the first set. C is the number preceding the factor before the x in the second set, and D is the last one. And then I was just going to demonstrate some different items. So here we can just set our targets. For example, I'll do the first one, 16, 72, and 81. And now I'm going to click Solver. Now Solver is going to, I suppose we should just start. I'm going to turn off multi-start here and see if I can get it to solve it. So one of the problems here, if you notice, the numbers are close but not exactly integers. This has to do with the constraint precision. You can add some more zeros to it, but Solver will even so allow some of that variance, getting the numbers close but not right on. Still kind of useful to see, but not actually getting you the right answer. So if we grab options and we go to use multi-start and then give it a population size of maybe 50 and solve, it'll run a little longer, but it'll reach a higher tolerance in solving the problem. And you can see here that the sub-problem that is worked through, and the trial solution, and the objective cell value as it works towards the end here. So one thing you can do is you can interrupt it to see how well it's doing, and then you can let it continue on. Interestingly, since the goal here is to one of the goals, and there's a number of them, is to reach the value in cell F7 of 0, it's allowing one cell to be dramatically off and another cell to be dramatically off in the other direction, in an effort to solve the problem. So let me, while it's running, discuss some of the different constraints we have added in Excel Solver. One, we've asked for all of these to be as close to integers as possible. We have asked for these numbers, so cell B4 times cell B6 should come as close to equaling 16 as possible. Cells A times D plus B times C should equal as close to 72 as possible, and cells B times D should equal as close to 81 as possible. Alright, so it has solved the equation showing the end result of, it came up with all negative numbers, which is fine. It does satisfy the requirement. It could have solved it with all positive numbers just as well. And let's go and look quickly at Solver. So what I've done here, I suppose I should show these equations. So here is the equation that is in the cell. You see these? And then these are the targets. I just type in the targets. These are fixed values. Over here, I have taken the constraint, the result of, for example, B4 times B6 minus the target, and then I sum those up here. So I have a single target for Excel Solver. The single target is for the constraints minus the targets summed up to equal 0. That's our goal. Then, because in most cases these perfect square trinomials are within a range of 50 for the factors before the variables, between plus and minus 50, and they're usually integers. And then in these constraints, I have just set that they must equal the targets, and that's